Hello and welcome back into the best professional wrestling and sports podcast to come through your speakers. I am your undisputed professional wrestling predictions champion. However, I must take a second and acknowledge that for the time being, we do have a new sports champion. So, Eli, how does it feel to have the sports title for 2 weeks before you lose it?
No. Announce me correctly.
No.
Announce me correctly.
I did it at the beginning.
I have announced
in the first episode.
I have announced you, and I have announced Austin as undisputed. I've announced you as champions. I've given you your just desserts. I have given you your just desserts.
Hey,
I have won the world. The sports.
Calm down, dude. Calm down. It's all good. I'll take care of it, all right? The champ may not want to take care of it. He may not want to swallow his pride, but I'm man enough.
Because it was an after-race penalty. It's bullshit.
Hey, it doesn't fucking matter now, does it? Wait, what? Who'd you have? SVG?
I had SVG, yeah.
And he was overweight, wasn't he?
No, he allegedly cut a corner on the last lap.
Well, let's be honest. Was it actually
Not with how everyone else was racing the corner, no.
Where would he finish at?
27th.
He would have finished second.
He would have finished second,
27th.
but he got knocked down to 27th.
All right. Well, Mr. Eli, my name is Austin Guerin, and I was once the GOAT, but that title may be challenged by the one, the only Grand Slam ace in the hole champion. Your current ace in the hole National Sports Series 7-Eleven, I-95 South, Lexington, and Kentucky champion, EJR. Yeah. Elijah Jacob Red.
Thank you. That's the introduction for a Grand Slam champion. The man who has held the predictions title twice is the current sports champ.
Has it really been twice? I forgot about it.
The CC and has the current
on a bullshit call.
Ace in the Bank.
The Ace in the Bank you won off of a trivia, which is interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
However, before we get more foreshadowing, welcome in. For those of you who are new to us, you picked a hell of an episode. This is a very rare episode.
Hell has frozen over.
Yeah. However, I am Cliff. Austin gave Eli that great introduction.
I appreciate it.
I have the small talk this week because I am still the champion of this podcast, of this episode. So here is my small talk this week. What is your one wrestling hill that you will die on, no matter what?
Sasha Banks sucks ass.
You want to go first, Austin? Wait, what'd you say, Eli?
Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné, don't give a damn what you call it. She sucks. She wasn't good in WWE, NXT, anything. She's not good in AEW.
Okay.
Ooh, man.
Austin, I feel like you got something brewing over there.
There's a lot of hills I would die on. So, first one that came to mind was the Bret Hart sucks ass hill. Now, hear me out. I know, I will admit right now in this instant, I know he does not suck ass. But he is such a whiny bitch, it takes everything else away from it. So I'm willing to let that hill fall. Bret Hart, great in the ring, just a bitch behind the scenes. So be it. Happens the best. I think...
Oh, God.
Oh, man. I don't know if I can pull the trigger.
Here we go.
Velveteen Dream was innocent. He was.
Oh.
He didn't do any of that. He did. There's no way he could have. There's no way he could have. He did.
Oh God.
He didn't do it. There's no way. He couldn't have. He couldn't have.
That is a really big hot take.
Listen. It's so hot. I'm gonna walk away for a minute, just like Eli did. I'm gonna get my hands off the desk for a minute. It's hot. Ooh. I know it's hot. It's burning hot.
Is it safe to come back?
Yeah, you're safe, Eli.
I don't know. Can you stand the heat? Can you stand the heat in the kitchen?
Oh God.
Why'd you leave, Eli? What was the issue with that?
Look, me and you have had the biggest arguments over Velveteen Dream and so many different wrestlers. I'm not touching it. I'm not messing with it. It
okay.
Listen. That is full of personal bias. Do not get me wrong. Man, I don't know. Could he have? Maybe. But I'm not going to accept the fact that even if he did, he didn't. Also, Jeff Jarrett's not that bad. Come on now. Same thing with Vince Russo. Vince Russo was a businessman. Come on.
I have started slowly becoming a fan of Jeff Jarrett in AEW. I can fully admit that. His strutting the Ric Flair strut he did, I think it was on Rampage or Collision.
It's the Fargo strut.
The Fargo strut that he did with the whole group was awesome. I lost it laughing. And without him in WCW, kind of, and a lot of the storylines he was a part of, Crow's Sting wouldn't fully, have as much as he does. So, I mean...
True.
Yeah. TNA also, I mean...
well, he did invent the King of the Mountain match, so let's...
The reverse ladder match.
Hey, there is nothing wrong with that reverse ladder match.
That's a hot take.
I love it. I love that match.
That's your hot take, Eli. My God.
I think, low key, I think you've been a big Jeff Jarrett supporter. You just never wanted to say it.
I hate the major thing that just gets me is any promoter that immediately just slaps a belt on themselves continuously. I hate it.
But here's the thing.
Had to do it, Jerry Lawler. He didn't know who was going to show up.
It's the reason that Jerry Lawler is a freaking 100 and some odd amount of world champions in Mid-South. Like, the man put the belt on himself and his dad put the belt on himself forever. Yes, some of that was Jeff Jarrett's dad. I think his name is Jerry. But, I mean... That's why I'm starting up to like Tanahashi. Motherfucker's putting himself in title matches all over. Just lost the belt, now he's going back into one. Dumb as shit.
Come on. He can flex his muscle for a little bit.
Well, he still can.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, Jeff Jarrett at least had storylines when he did it. Tanahashi's like, yeah, I just lost this belt, but I'm going to fight you for this one now.
So
and I'm going to fight for this one.
Defending Jeff Jarrett, so further, cementing that.
I don't know. I think Eli has always been a supporter of Jeff Jarrett's stuff. He just couldn't get past the whole Inoki-ism thing.
Oh God, what is happening to my computer?
Well, my hot take is Roman's not that good in the ring, but we can move past that.
No. Look, I don't acknowledge him as the tribal chief or anything else, but we are not moving past that one.
All of his matches are just for show. He hasn't had a real wrestling match in the last 5 years because he can't anymore.
Austin, you want this one?
That is foul. You're telling me his entire title reign, he has not had one real wrestling match?
It's all been sports entertainment. It's not been professional wrestling.
So then what's the difference between sports entertainment and professional wrestling? Just because they don't want to do the stupid spots and they want to throw Canadian destroyers everywhere and they don't want to do all these flips and shit?
Okay,
Ref bump,
as much as you don't like the Young Bucks,
I've seen the last 7 Roman matches.
You looked exactly like the Young Bucks doing that, Austin. As much as you don't like them.
I know.
You fully went Matt and Nick Jackson right there.
No, Matthew and Nicholas.
I'll probably say, can we take a timeout real quick? I may be turning a corner on the Young Bucks.
Now that they're the heel EVPs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like the gimmick. It's a fun, interesting gimmick. But no, I disagree with you. So what is your definition of sports entertainment compared to pro wrestling?
Sports entertainment being... It's more of a spectacle. Like, for example... Roman versus Sammy at Rumble, at a Elimination Chamber last year, sorry. There may have been, it was like for example, say it was a 30-minute match, there may have been 5 to 10 minutes of wrestling. The rest of it was pandering to the crowd. Not even, nothing really physical happening. And then,
what about SummerSlam? Kane versus Brock. You want to talk about physicality? Motherfucker flipped the ring on him.
That wasn't SummerSlam. That was over in Saudi Arabia.
No, that was SummerSlam.
That was SummerSlam.
Was it SummerSlam?
Yes, it was in Tennessee, wasn't
it? Because he fought LA Knight the following Saudi show.
I thought it was...
Yep. It was SummerSlam. I think it was in Nashville, Tennessee.
It was in Nashville, Tennessee, because that's also when Io Sky came back. Because that was the first show after Triple H took over and he had all those returns.
Yep.
I just don't think that Roman is as good in the ring as everyone thinks he is. He's turned into so much of a showman and not a wrestler anymore. But this is my hot take.
But doesn't a good wrestler have to be a showman?
You can be both. But I don't think he has the wrestler anymore.
But if he's so good at being a showman, why should he have to wrestle?
Because I like professional wrestling in my professional wrestling.
Is that not what he is doing? Are you not professional wrestling sports entertained?
I am sports entertained.
All right, Dave Meltzer, let's chill out over there with your Roman Reigns hate.
I think you are wrong. Solely from the fact that especially now, I don't think there is as big of a difference between sports entertainment and pro wrestling. Because of what I think more of what you see on the indies, like I was mostly jokingly referencing to earlier, all these spots, the Canadian destroyers, the going through 7 tables, getting up with shrugging it off. That's Hulk Hogan type shit. That is sports entertainment more so than Gunther chopping the absolute piss out of someone's chest for 15 minutes.
Gunther's a wrestler.
Well, I'm saying your argument holds no water in the fact that you can't even clearly define sports entertainment versus pro wrestling. Because you yourself admitted that even a pro wrestler has to be a showman. And in turn, you said Roman Reigns is one hell of a showman.
Yeah, but he's not a wrestler.
Okay.
That's, like I said, this is just my hill that I'm going to die on. I'll die on it alone.
Well, you aren't alone, and that's the issue.
Oh.
I don't believe that, but people do. People like you.
The only opinion on this podcast when it comes to the world of sports that matters.
Yeah,
man,
okay.
You've gone so far in deep fire hell that your camera is now in deep fire hell and shining all over the place. Don't talk about your opinion. The only thing you're missing is a bald head to shine off of it.
Win the supercard, and then you can tell me about your opinion. However, speaking of which,
I do believe he's the only other one here that holds a title.
Who's won everything?
Hey, listen, we've had this argument before. Just because you've won everything doesn't mean your wins and reigns have been good.
Doesn't matter.
We've had this discussion on the pod before.
Doesn't matter. You know how many
Hall of Famers? Bro is literally the Miz of this podcast.
Yeah,
and Miz will be in the Hall of Fame. The Miz will be in the Hall of Fame.
Bro.
Hey, the Miz will be in the Hall of Fame. And people
You're
remember him.
Mike Mizanin right now.
Hot pick. Miz will go in, but it won't be right after he retires. It'll be a little bit.
No, I think he'll go in right after he retires.
I don't know.
Because he's nowhere near done yet.
Yeah.
Because he has been sports entertaining. He has not been wrestling for the longest time, and he'll be the one to tell you that.
All right, you guys ready for the real part of this?
Hell no.
No.
All right, that's what I wanted to hear. So, for any of you who are new or need a refresher, I have been calling my shot with the Supercard at WrestleMania for about a month and a half now. However, I have had to defend my belt 4 times since I called my shot with the Supercard, and I have still kept it. So I'm going to make this a spectacle, goddammit. To determine the order for which we guess the matches for the Supercard next week, I am holding the 2nd annual Ace in the Hole Trivia Night. Hold your applause. I know. Hold your applause. That's what I thought. Yes. Glorious.
We really need to get a whiteboard.
For those of you,
might as well invest since we're doing this once a year now.
For those of you who didn't see the first rendition, here's what's happened. I have a list of questions. I have 40 questions because this is the 40th edition of WrestleMania.
Oh, but don't worry, none of them have anything to do with WrestleMania.
Well, some of them do, but not all of them. So, with these 40 questions, I will go down, and whoever has the more right answers at the end will win. There is a couple opportunities for bonus points along the way. And, Eli, why don't you go ahead and tell us what means so good about SCU? What's the meaning behind it?
The reason I am Mr. Grand Slam, and it's the reason I am the Ace in the Bank holder. Because even though Austin has a point that maybe he probably should have gotten a couple extra points for the whole Spirit Squad.
He did!
That was fucking... I went deep in my bag for that.
He was.
Off by what? One name?
Nothing will ever top
2.
That might be like the peak.
That's what allowed him to get the comeback to force the SCU question.
You for sure forgot Mikey.
Yeah,
I know that.
Mikey and Nikki, I think.
Yeah.
I knew Nikki because that was isn't that what Dolph Ziggler was?
It was the one that was like a way off name. Like I forget the Spirit Squad.
I think I put Dickie down on one of them.
Yeah, you did. So
Nikki, Ricky, Dickie.
But to do it, and we're gonna do it, starting with our first question, and there will be a shot clock.
Oh, fucking hell.
So yeah, Eli.
A shot clock? You're already further than the IHSAA.
I know, it's not that hard.
Yeah, no shit.
Alright.
Hey, no hip tackles.
The first question in the second Ace in the Hole Trivia Night. Who was the inaugural WWE champion? And for a bonus point, how long was their reign?
Well, hang on. Are we talking about WWF or are we talking WWE?
The original lineage of the title, if you trace it all the way back, who was the first?
Fuck.
So I do believe it would be the WWF at the time.
Yeah, it is. I don't think this is right. But it's the only one I got. I just saw something about this. And I know
There's no shot.
I know the second one. I know another one. I know that Hulk Hogan held 3 different kinds of the same belt.
All right.
I don't know if this is the one that did it though.
I'm not right. I know I'm not, but this is the only one that came to mind.
All right, Eli. You got your answer?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Pedro Morales.
Both incorrect. It was Buddy Rogers.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
See, so it was him, I think, then Pedro, then Bruno. Or was it Bruno, then Pedro?
Bruno won it off of Buddy Rogers.
Backlund technically won one of the belts first, but I don't know if he won it as originator. And then
Buddy
it was Hulk
Rogers
Hogan who
won the tournament in Rio de Janeiro.
And then it just I legit saw something about this a couple of days ago.
All right.
I just couldn't remember who it was.
We head into question 2 with 0 points dished out. Who was the 40th WWE champion?
I don't fucking know. Like, even if I got like an average per year. So like, if they lost the title and won it back, does that count as 2? Or are they still just...
I believe on the list it counted it as 2. However, I will give you a hint to narrow it down. This was in the 90s. It's WrestleMania 40. We got to go big.
See, early 90s versus late 90s are 2 completely different things.
You're correct. It is.
I don't think that's right, but it's what's ringing in my head.
All right,
Austin has the same idea as me. I put Hogan.
I put Brett.
It was Stone Cold.
Fuck!
Damn.
See, I didn't think it was that far into the Attitude Era. I thought it was like just before, like with Brett and all that.
Well, that's what I was thinking. It was Hogan, Brett. I think Shawn was shuffled around in there. I think Taker was shuffled around in that
Shawn
area.
was my second guess. It was either going to be Brett or Shawn.
Yeah, it was that era. Because it was Hogan's first reign.
It was that like transition era between the Golden Age into the Attitude Era.
Damn.
Yep.
And we had the era right.
Just not the right.
Not the right fucking guy.
The tail end, and you had the beginning of it.
Alrighty. What was Diamond Dallas Page's final match, assuming he stays retired?
Fuck. Can I give the stipulation, not the actual people, because I don't know the people in it.
Stipulation?
Like the match type.
Sure? Your hint is that I don't think you're right, but sure?
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm right. Because we're not talking WWE, are we?
Alright, go ahead and show.
It was a 6-man tag match on AEW.
Eli, I have to...
I put Undertaker's wife.
I'm going to have to ask you to be more specific, Eli.
He teamed with Cody, I think. It was either Cody or Dustin.
No, it was
I think
not the WWE.
Possibly QT Marshall. And then I can't remember who they faced. I cannot tell you who they faced. I honestly cannot. It was a 6-man tag. I think it was a Dynamite. It was during the COVID era, I do believe, of AEW.
I at least guessed an opponent.
Eli, I'm going to have to say no.
I can't tell you.
Even though you're dancing around it. It was DDP, QT Marshall, and Dustin Rhodes against MJF, Butcher, and Blade at Bash at the Beach 2020.
See, I couldn't remember if it was before or after the MJF turn.
Alright, don't worry. This one should...
I should get a half point for that.
We got plenty of questions.
Yeah, don't worry. You got plenty of questions. Like this one. Who was the 40th TNA World Heavyweight Champion?
Fucker, I don't know. Are we talking NWA, like that lineage all the way back, or just the TNA title?
This is the one that started when it was like the TNA NWA. That was the first. And then all the way through, and even counts it through like Global Force.
Yeah.
And all the way through Impact and all that stuff. And there may have been a hint in what I just said.
There's no way. There's no way.
This is the wrong answer. Do I pivot? Do I pivot?
Pivot. If you got the same answer as me, you're gonna hate yourself. Pivot.
All right, Austin, I need you to lock it in.
Pivot. Do it.
I'm gonna keep it, but just know I think I know the right answer.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Jeff Jarrett.
Incorrect. Austin, who'd you think it was?
Jeff Jarrett.
No. Alberto
Is it
Patron
Sting?
when he won it as the Global Force for the first time.
That's so stupid. Why the hell would you even bring him up? Like, him saying Velveteen Dream, that's one thing. You brought up that asshole. That son of a bitch.
Here's a softball. Here's a softball.
I thought that was supposed to be the softball.
No, I mean, it was kind of, but no.
Hang on. From NWA TNA to TNA now, he's the 40th champion?
Correct.
That's crazy.
Following the lineage.
There is some people missing in that. There has to be.
It might not have counted repeat champions.
What made
the
2011 Royal Rumble so special?
2011?
2011?
Yeah, the 2011 Royal Rumble. What made it so special? All right, Eli, you got it? We have to lock it in.
I think I got my years mixed up.
I got it.
All right, 3,
I think
2,
I got
1.
my years. Edge returned in 1.
Santino.
No. I'll have to check on the Santino. That's not what I was talking about. 2011 was the 40-man Royal Rumble.
No, it wasn't. No, it was not.
That is bullshit. Is it not the one the Edge returned in 1? Fuck you.
Are you sure the 2011 is the 40-man?
I don't think it is.
Swore it was later.
It's the one that Edge returned in 1 because then he faced Alberto at WrestleMania for the world title.
According to what I looked at.
Because I have his action figure from it. Because that's WrestleMania X.
Yeah, 2011 was the 40-man.
Fucking hell. That's so stupid.
So then it definitely wasn't Santino, then I don't think.
No, because this was the one where Santino almost eliminated Del Rio at the end.
Yeah. Fuck.
Eesh.
Yep. We both said it at the same exact time because we both knew that was one we should have had.
All right, so for this one of you is getting a point. It's whoever's closer.
This is what we resorted to.
We end 0-0. No. You can't softball this. We gotta get it right.
This one is designed to whoever's closer, because you'll see in a second. How many title changes did the 24/7 championship have in its lifetime? I will accept either the official or unofficial answer. They are close. All right, Eli, just pull it out your ass. Now, I will say, it's whoever's closest. You can go over.
Go. I put 150.
325.
Oh, God.
R-Truth himself held it like 70 times.
R-Truth did not hold it 70 times.
He didn't.
It was some shit like that.
There was 205 title changes.
So which one was closer?
So...
You were, by far.
Eli gets a point.
I get a point for 150.
All right.
They had the same amount of title reigns as what it takes to be a cruiserweight in WWE?
Yes. Kind of ironic.
I'm ready to say that's gotta be ironic because you know
they
that's
got rid
all
of
that
the
was
cruiserweight
fighting.
title.
That's literally all that was fighting for were the cruiserweights that weren't getting any TV time. And
right.
R-Truth.
There are 5 points at play here.
Oh, fuck. Name the Spirit Squad.
No. There are 5 entries in the ROH Hall of Fame.
Do we get a point for each one that we did?
Yes. Here I'm gonna give you guys a hint. Because there is a tag team and an executive. The rest are singles wrestlers.
Fuck.
I have no clue. I don't know ROH like that.
I will say this. 4 of the 5 I would consider in a wrestling household names. The ROH Hall of Fame, for those of you who are not aware, was formed in 2022 after Tony Khan bought the company.
Fuck. That executive messes with me. That one's a little...
Crazy enough, they all wrestled in AEW, except for the executive. Huh.
How much time we got?
I quite literally have nothing, so you're gonna have to give me a minute. Tag team, like when I'm thinking of is it classic ROH or like
when I think of ROH, like back when ROH was like the VHS ROH, it is these people.
Okay.
Gosh,
along with the tag team being something that bridged all the way to the newest ROH until
I got 4.
Something happened.
I got 4.
Okay.
I'm probably very incorrect, but... I know one of them for sure should be.
What fucking tag team? No way the Young Bucks put themselves in there, right?
I'll give you that one. No.
Well, would we put it past them?
However, I believe they had many great matches against this tag team.
Hey, you're giving way too many hits. You're giving way too many hits on this.
Maybe. Eli,
I had to do this without hits.
Well, you get the hints too. It's not like you already locked in.
You still have time to change.
Yeah.
No, executive, I think... is it like an ROH executive?
I believe so.
Or were they executive anywhere else, or like pretty much just
not
ROH?
That I'm aware of. I believe
just
they were
ROH.
one of the like founders, so I don't expect that one to be got.
I know, I can see him. I don't know his fucking name.
I don't think I might if I try guessing it.
All right.
I'm locked in.
2, 3, 4.
I got 4 guesses. I'm not trying for the 5th one.
That's fair.
I can't think of the executive even remotely.
Let's go ahead and show.
I got Daniel Bryan, Daniels, Samoa Joe, and the Briscoes.
Fuck, it is the Briscoes.
It is the Briscoes. It is the Briscoes, Bryan Danielson, Samoa Joe, CM Punk.
I got all the singles right.
Yeah,
I got Danielson, Punk, Joe. I put bald guy for the executive.
Gary Silkin.
Is he bald?
Was the executive? I don't know.
You said Joe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got 3.
You got 3. I got 3. I don't know how I didn't think of the Briscoes. I couldn't think of a fucking ROH tag team to save my life.
So that was each of them you got right. Each of you get a point.
So I got 3. I'm at 4 now. That's a 1 point game still.
Got 3, so he's at 3.
I'm still just 1 point behind.
It's got to come down to the Chad tiebreaker. I told him that when we were at dinner.
I hope it does.
All right. So this is I dug a little deep in my bag for this one. So there's going to be a little bit of a story to go with it. In the mid 2000s, WWE used to have a running UK exclusive pay-per-view. What was its name? It ran 3 years in a row in the UK. And in its 3rd year, it was known as a Raw pay-per-view.
Oh, I know what this is. Oh, I know what this is, but I can't think of the name. Oh. No.
It was it ran for 3 years before they discontinued it in 2004.
I don't think I got it right, but I think it'd make a hell of a...
Spelling does not count.
I don't think I got it right either.
3, 2, 1.
I put Invasion.
It definitely is Invasion. I put Sunday Bloody Sunday.
Insurrection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had like the pictures in my mind of the stupid posters.
Yeah,
they were like right there. I'm like, oh god, I know what this is. I know.
Sunday Bloody Sunday. I thought
those were some good pay-per-views though. Honestly,
they were fun. They're fun.
They had some pretty good matches on them.
All right, Eli.
Damn.
You know what? You too, Austin. This should be on the tee for you. What was the name of the first ever NXT pay-per-view? And I'm talking like NXT Black and Gold. Tough Enough doesn't count. Because I would consider this the beginning of the Black and Gold era. Because this was after the game show.
Think I got it.
Well, technically. 3, 2, 1.
NXT Arrival?
It is Arrival. It is Arrival.
Stand and Deliver is kind of ish what took over that once they stopped doing the takeovers.
That's what it became.
And Arrival was before they did the takeovers, if I remember correctly.
Arrival was the very first one.
Yep.
Because it was just called Arrival, and then it switched it.
Don't talk about it too much, because what was the main event of that pay-per-view? It was for the NXT Heavyweight Championship.
What if we give their current ring name?
I got it.
I will accept it. I think
I got it. If I remember correctly.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
It was a fatal 4-way between Sami Zayn, Neville, Cesaro, and Tyson Kidd, wasn't it?
Wow. Double incorrects.
They had Bo in it, though, right?
It was Bo Dallas versus Neville in a ladder match.
I knew it was Bo. I didn't know who he faced.
What pay-per-view am I thinking of?
I don't know.
It's definitely in that era, though.
That was a good...
that
that's
era
like the
was nutty.
match that just popped in my head. Because it was for the NXT Championship, I do believe.
Alright. Eli, if you don't get this one right, I'm taking away your video game privileges. The first WrestleMania happened in what year?
Huh? What was the question here?
The first WrestleMania happened in what year? What year was WrestleMania?
Alright, Eli, let's do some mental math. 40 years ago from this year.
Don't trust it. Because you gotta remember, years are fucky. Alright, Eli?
Hang on.
You think you got it, Austin?
Right.
I'm either off by a year or I had the right answer and I erased it.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
I did 1984.
It is 1985. The millennium.
I had 84. I had 84 and I switched it to 85.
Yeah, WrestleMania 2000 messed up being able to just go back.
Yeah.
So, with that, I believe that just tied it up.
I also did my math very wrong on that. So.
No, you didn't. That's 40 years from this year. Because I did the same thing. I was like, all right. And I kept going. I was like, all right, 84. And then I had that thought. He was like, well, years don't line up. I was like, well, that's true because it would have carried over into 85.
Yeah.
Yep. Alrighty. Now, this is going to test how well you guys actually watch the product. Who is the Spanish voice of WWE? And who has been the Spanish voice for a very, very long time?
You know what's crazy? I see his face and I don't know his name.
He has been the Spanish voice of WWE since, like, I believe
I probably don't got it, but I think I got it. I think I got it. I probably don't, but I think I got it.
I'm not even going to try and guess because it'll probably reflect badly on me, so...
Hector Guerrero?
Incorrect. Carlos Cabrera.
Oh, yeah.
Carlos Cabrera? Like, yeah. MLB Carlos Cabrera?
No, not that MLB. All right.
We're tied up. 4-4.
Now, I don't expect either one of you two to get it right, but I just had to put this in there. What year did the WWE magazine cease production? Because I didn't realize that they had stopped coming out with them. And do you two feel confident? Because I can expound a little bit.
I've got a year down. I think it's probably a little too late, but...
I got a year.
Do you want me to expound a little bit?
Nope. I already showed 2018.
I had 2017.
2017? Incorrect. 2014.
I know me and Austin were both still in school because we went to Kroger and we saw that it was the last issue, and we both wanted to buy it, but we didn't. We didn't even try asking for it.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was...
Yeah, I didn't realize that I was still technically in high school.
Yeah. I think that was right. We saw that right before we started launching cars underneath the Kroger aisles.
Huh? I don't remember that at all. Your memory is... Okay.
Because I thought we were going to get in trouble for it.
I don't remember that at all, but I'm glad you do.
Go off, I guess. There has been one single WrestleMania to not take place on the weekend. Which WrestleMania was it? The weekend is considered a Saturday, Sunday, so all the 2-day shows, they passed.
Well, that's what I was like clicking in my head.
No? Including the COVID one? The one right before COVID?
The COVID one was Saturday, Sunday.
The one right before COVID when it rained?
It was still Saturday, Sunday. No, it was
because they did
Sunday,
the show
yeah.
after. The show continued. It just stopped raining because Samoa Joe was on commentary.
Poncho Joe.
I thought they canceled it. That's bad because that was like before COVID and I can't even remember that.
Well, I'll give you guys this. It did not happen in our lifetimes.
Alright, so...
I have a strong answer, but I don't think it's right. Excuse me.
And there is actually a very weird reason that it didn't take place on Sunday. I don't know why they chose this, but it happened. All right, 3, 2, 1.
I did WrestleMania 3.
It was WrestleMania 2. It happened on a Monday night instead of Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Why? Since you had it ready.
Apparently Vince thought it would be a way to get more pay-per-view buys.
I don't think it worked.
It did not. That's why they didn't keep doing it. All right.
Damn, it's crazy how that works.
Sticking with WrestleMania, in the lifetime of WrestleMania, who has the most WrestleMania losses? At 13 losses. This was surprising to me. Alright, Eli, you got one?
Yeah, but I don't think it's right.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
No. I put Triple H.
Don't be my main answer. There's my two other guesses.
The answer was Triple H.
Yeah.
With 13
it's weird
losses.
Because he went into, I think, a lot of Manias as champion and did not walk out as champion.
Yes, that is how this
Except when he
happened.
faced Booker T.
And that's the thing that signified, like, fully burned into my brain. I'm like, okay, here, and my brain went Booker T. I'm like, no,
I don't know.
No.
I just thought of a bunch of mid-carders that were probably in a bunch of... You actually might want to fact-check that.
That's the thing, because they weren't in enough of multi-man matches.
Are you sure they weren't in the fucking
Kingston's...
Andre the Giant Battle Royals and the fucking ladder matches and
all
those
Ziggler
gimmick
wasn't
matches?
in the Andres.
Yeah, he was in at least one. Yeah,
but I don't think that he's been on WrestleMania enough to have 13.
Regardless, it's one
if
point.
Ziggler, D-Bry, or Kofi pop up while he's fact checking this, I will say
Triple H, Big Show, Kane. and then I can't
I
give you the
almost
rest.
had Kane too.
Because that's actually a question later.
I'm like, Undertaker had the streak of wins, but Kane had a streak of losses.
Hey, Eli, thank you for the tie-in. So you know about WrestleMania streaks and undefeated streaks at WrestleMania. You know, The Undertaker. And there's several other people who are like 1-0 and 2-0 at WrestleMania. However, there is one man who is 4-0 at WrestleMania, including one win in a multi-man match. He is undefeated at WrestleMania. 4-0. Who is he?
Well, it can't be Pat.
And like I said, one of those did come in a multi-man match. So
it is a man, right?
yes.
Okay.
Did this man pretend to be a woman at one point to win one of these multi-matches?
Not that I'm aware of. I'll have to look back.
Okay.
I'll have to look back.
So it's not.
There's only one man who's dressed as a woman.
A multi-man match. And you would know his WrestleMania win from his multi-man match, believe it or not.
Nope. Fuck.
Who?
He didn't win there. Didn't win there.
His one win, like, is it someone like? Can you give time period, time frame, like modern or vintage? By your standards.
By my standards, modern. Within the last 15 years. This is not like WrestleMania 1, 2, 3. It is not that. I believe.
Did he beat
like WrestleMania 25 was one of his big wins.
That's definitely not him. Nope. Nope. WrestleMania 25.
Well, let's think about who's on WrestleMania 25. You had
Miz,
give me
Morrison,
just a second. It may have not been 25.
Jericho.
So, like I said, give me just a second.
Big Show. Well, you have to think about people who won.
Money in the Bank match.
People who won.
His WrestleMania wins came at 18, 20, 22, and 23.
18, 20, 22, 23.
And he just wasn't on the show for those years in between, or wasn't with the company.
You said 18, 19, right?
18, 20, 22, 23.
Correct.
Only wrestled at those four.
And he won all four.
20 is when Chris and Eddie won the championships.
Did Chris Benoit wrestle at WrestleMania 21?
No, I think all that shit happened before that.
Wrestle at WrestleMania? Are you sure?
Not multi-matches, no.
Are you? Are you sure? Well, we got to figure out when.
He wasn't at 18.
Well, we also got to figure out when everything happened in this time span.
Yeah, this is a very strange time span because there's so many gaps in the middle.
That 23 one's the one that.
And I'm fine working together because I'm a point behind you anyway.
What the
Yeah, it's not like this is for a lead or anything.
18, 19, 20, and 23. 18 is when Rock faced Hogan.
18, 20, 22, 23.
Here, let me...
I wasn't clicking that in my brain. I thought you said 18, 19.
Not,
so 18
not at
is
19,
Rock Hogan.
They were 20, not at 19. They were not at 21.
20 is Benoit Eddie. What happened at WrestleMania 22? What 23 did that matter?
WrestleMania 18, undercard. Undercard.
Because that's when Hulk
None
Hogan
of his
turned face
WrestleMania
again
matches were a main event match.
Well, no shit. Because the main event to that one was Hogan and Rock.
This is going to be some fucking mid-carder, too.
Not gonna lie, I had Cesaro down. That's my first answer. I erased it quickly once he started stating. Punk wasn't back then.
All right, Eli. You gotta lock something in.
We're going to grip it and rip it. I don't think it's right.
I can't remember 23.
Tick, tick, tick.
Go.
Are you forfeiting? Who do you have, Eli?
RVD.
RVD is the man.
As soon as
the whole effing show.
The song came on,
18,
and you went very quiet, and I'm like, okay.
18, he beat William Regal for the IC title.
Uh-huh.
And then the next one was a tag match with Booker T. 22 was like the ECW originals, and 23, the Money in the Bank ladder match.
I knew it. I knew it was the Money in the Bank, but had you said 25, that was Punk. I do believe.
Yeah. That's why I looked it up. Speaking of champions, here's my favorite topic. Who was the inaugural Ace in the Hole Predictions champion?
You know what's crazy? I actually don't remember this.
What's crazy is that there's a lot more questions about the podcast in here, too.
Oh, no. I don't watch our product.
Alright, I got the answer.
Tick, 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 Austin. You got a 1 in 3 shot.
I'm very proud of this answer.
3, 2, 1. And it was me! You're damn straight.
Yeah.
The inaugural. You both get a point.
What, it's 6-5?
Yes. All right.
No? I'm at 6. It should be 6-7.
Yeah, 7-6. All right. Here's a little softball right down the middle of the plate. Who has the most WrestleMania main events? Oh, no. Don't tell me the vintage manias are gonna be what kills you guys.
Oh, it was it primarily the vintage manias that this dude wrestled at?
Yeah.
So there is 2 answers for what this man could technically have main evented. It's disputed.
I don't think this is right, but it has to be.
All right, Eli.
I put Hogan.
Hulk Hogan with 7 or 8, depending if you count his beating of Yokozuna.
You know how many of his damn matches are in that stupid showcase mode?
I know, I've done it. I know, I've done it.
It's so damn... I hate it! Like, every vintage WrestleMania is Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan,
Yep.
Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan. Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan.
Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan.
All right.
Ah!
Now, we're talking about main events in WrestleMania. However, you gotta go with me here. This man has only been on 2 WrestleManias, but...
Sorry, it's instinctual.
He main evented both of them. Who is he?
What did you say?
He's only been on 2, but he's main evented both of them.
Correct.
Is it the vintage manias?
Can
you not give us that?
I would consider him and his era more like the bridge era between the modern, so like Attitude then, between vintage and modern. So he's pretty attitude-y.
Only 2 WrestleManias. He's only ever been on 2?
Eli, how many WrestleManias has Chris Benoit been on?
No.
Main evented? None. Never once. Because the
Then
main
what
event,
about
he did
Eddie?
WrestleMania XX, and Eddie has been on multiple. If I remember correctly, he has been on multiple.
Well, this dude's main evented the 2 he's been on. So let's start thinking main events.
One of the main events was WrestleMania 13.
That's definitely not ready.
So it's like early attitude.
WrestleMania 13.
Isn't that when Austin came out with the glass? No? Am I misremembering that? Because it's like the red and yellow logo that's got like fire on it. It's like the block logo.
Oh god. His other one was WrestleMania 8.
So who main evented WrestleMania 13 or WrestleMania 8?
Not Mr. T.
Oh, and he did lose both of them.
Did Brett? No. He was at 25 or 26 or whatever the fuck that was. Him and his fucking jorts. My issue is I don't know who all main evented the older. So I want to say like Jake the Snake.
I have an answer, but I don't think it's right.
Jake the Snake is the right era. That is the right era.
Error.
I'm keeping my answer?
I don't know who played that music, but it is not a hint. Unlike the RVD one, which was a hint.
I knew you went very silent on that one after that popped up.
So yeah, WrestleMania 8, WrestleMania 13. WrestleMania 8 was the one in Indy.
Oh, I feel very strong in my answer then.
You do not have to spell out his entire name. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
I put Lex.
I stuck with it.
Sid Vicious.
God damn it! Fuck! That's a tough one.
Didn't he win a Rumble?
I think because the storyline that year was Flair won the Rumble, but Sid lobbied because he wanted to face Hogan.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, in the Battle of the Belts, who was the third Ace in the Hole Predictions champion?
Huh?
Who was the third? So, after I had it, I lost it. Who defeated the next person who had it after me?
I got my answer.
3, 2, 1. Eli, did you say yourself too?
No, I put Cliff.
No, you said Cliff.
I did win the belt back.
See, I could have swore it bounced around all three of us before we had our first repeat.
No, because Eli won it off of me, I believe.
I know exactly when I won it, so.
All right. Now we're getting into the more specialized. What we call it Stardom. However, what is Stardom's real name?
Oh, fuck you.
Motherfucker, I don't know.
In English, obviously.
I don't think I spelled it right, or it's the complete one, but I got it. Do I at least get it for the first part of my answer?
It has to be.
I can't remember what
correct.
The second half of it.
All
I put Neo Genesis.
I put Stars of Tomorrow. I don't fucking know.
World Wonder Ring Stardom.
See, I thought you meant the original name, because they still pop up as Neo Genesis on some things.
You know Neo Genesis is like a fucking anime, right?
It's why the, I can't remember what the second half of it is, but it's why the high-speed belt has Neo on it. Was because the company originally had a different name entirely.
Nice. All right. Who was the first ROH Pure champion? If you guys need a hint, I can give you a hint. Do you guys both have an answer?
Sure.
That's not right.
Go ahead.
Danielson?
Shibata.
It was AJ.
Danielson was the first world champion.
No, he was not.
This is going about how I expected it to
I had
go,
Nigel on my mind, too.
Don't worry, Austin. We're going to see how much you really know about the podcast. What was our first episode named? I need the full name. The full name.
I'm not going to write it down. I'll just say it.
Okay. All right. Eli, go ahead since he's going to say it.
The Blowout from All Out?
What'd you...
No. Isn't it Crawl Out Through the All Out Fallout?
Correct. Crawl out through the all-out fallout.
Brawl Out happened a year after we were already a fucking podcast. Like, it happened months, I'm pretty sure.
Look, CM Punk and them have fought way too much. I can't remember which one of
Austin
them which.
Claws back.
Well, yeah, I did kind of write the fucking...
You did.
I was going to say, yeah, I didn't start doing it until, what, season 2? Maybe I started doing titles? Season 3?
Because we're, like, balls deep in season 3 right now.
All right.
Like, this will probably be, like, the last episode. Like, I was waiting till Mania to make it season 4.
Your screen keeps glitching where you're just smiling and looking that way every now and then. And it's terrifying.
Me?
Austin.
Oh.
It is terrifying.
All right. Finish the lyric. Pedal to the metal. I'm a rebel. Wings. Finish the line.
I already got it, bro.
Once again. Pedal to the metal. I'm a rebel. Wings.
Why the fuck would I know Swerve Strickland's theme song?
Because I swerve when I drive. And I'm the one who makes the trivia questions.
I don't know it.
You don't know it?
No Red Bull.
No Red Bull.
No Red Bull.
Pedal to the metal, I'm a rebel. Wings, no Red Bull.
No Red Bull.
And like that, we're tied. All right.
I was 2 ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just got 2 on you.
Oh, I thought I was 1 ahead.
What was the name of John Cena's released album? All right, Eli. I hear the clicking of the chalk. All right.
My time is now?
That's what I put as well.
It is not, actually. It is You Can't See Me. That is.
I was going to go with it, but I didn't think that was... I thought that was 2 on the nose. I think I'm inhaling a bunch of chalk right now.
Yeah, we literally were along the same wavelength there, because I also wanted to put You Can't See Me, but I didn't think they'd put that as a title of a fucking album.
All right. So now, in every trivia, I have to ask a Stan Hansen question. However, I went a little deep for some Stan Hansen lore for here.
Fuck.
What movie was Stan Hansen a producer for? Since we did movies last week.
I don't know. I like his in-ring work, not his out-of-ring work. Austin over here looking it up on his phone.
No, he's playing some John Cena.
Not only that, motherfucker. That's probably me telling me I'm whipping your ass in fantasy. Oh, look at that! It actually is.
Are we playing again this week?
No.
I better say, fuck you.
So, what movie was Stan Hansen a producer for?
Oh, cool! I got a 37.5. My freaking fuck you.
Because you brought it up too when you were doing the trivia. Well, not trivia, but like the
movies last
thing.
week. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember the names of them though.
It was.
We both forfeited?
No, I mean I'll still throw a guess out.
I will say it. I was very surprised, but apparently he also had a part in the movie too. All right, Eli, you forfeit.
I don't know it.
Austin.
Ready to rumble.
No Holds Barred.
I couldn't think of the name of it. I knew it was the older one of the two. I didn't think
he produced it.
He was a producer on it.
Dookie.
All right. Here's the deathmatch question for our deathmatch aficionado. Who won the CZW Tournament of Death Europe?
Europe?
Yes.
What year?
It didn't give a year. It just said it was the Europe tournament. I can give you the year. I'll look it up right now.
Yeah, see if you can, because it really will just give me a time period of deathmatch wrestlers to guess.
I fuck it. I put a name down.
All right. I gotta find it. In Europe, it was 2012, November 4th, 2012.
I'm still keeping
I got my guess.
It's not right in the slightest.
The man who won this won a 4-way match.
I'm still.
All right, 3, 2,
Drew
1.
Golick.
Drew who?
So
Drew Gulak.
Drew Gulak. There's a man called Sonata who is not the Sonata you're thinking of. He's a deathmatch wrestler.
Did you mean to say Masada?
No, he put Sonata.
I actually did, because he's in that he's in that documentary.
Yep.
You know he's in that you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. That's why I, with my championship powers, will give you the point.
Fuck you.
You knew exactly who I was talking about.
Yep, Masada. Yep. Don't worry, Eli.
EAC. Mania's in the game.
Because I can literally explain to you how he looks, and you go watch that documentary, and that's exactly what he's wearing.
Yep.
Is it Masada Tanaka?
No, Masada. It's just his name. It's just Masada.
Yeah, it's just Masada.
I'm thinking of a different wrestler.
All right. How did Tam Nakano lose the World of Stardom Championship?
Which time, jackass?
I believe this was the first time.
Oh, fuck.
I would be asking about it if it was a normal one. Come on now.
None of the times she lost it were normal. How did she lose the first time? Are we talking about the build-up to her losing it? Or
Eli, Tom
the
only
decision?
had the world belt one time.
I'm thinking of the different belt. Never mind.
Yeah.
Fuck. How did she lose it?
Yes. Tick, tick.
I've had my answer for a while.
Fuck.
It's probably not right, but
I don't think it's right either.
All right,
I'm
3, 2,
thinking
1.
of the wrong match. I put submission. I don't think it's right.
an exploding barbed wire match.
She had to vacate it due to an injury she sustained while working a house show. So
That's not fun.
I was looking for injury vacate.
I was thinking of that. So what I was thinking of with the submission was when she had
It would
the
have been
white
much
belt.
better, Austin.
When she had the white
I
belt.
saw a picture of her in one of these matches.
Oh yeah,
so
she used to be a deathmatch wrestler.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, oh, he's got to be pulling that out. He thinks he's slick. Now it's just injury vacate.
Her white title belt she lost, I think, in a submission hold. I knew I wasn't doing the right match, but yeah, she had to vacate that because of injury. Didn't she just only recently come back from that too?
Correct. Who was your first ROH World Heavyweight Champion? Austin, you're smiling like that, but I was very surprised to learn this with how much of a muck he's made of his career. And it's not Bryan Danielson, because I told Eli it wasn't earlier.
I gotta pick.
I will accept any of his ring names. Because he has had several.
Never mind.
Alright. Tick, tick.
This is going to be completely wrong, but you said that.
3, 2, 1, go. I put low-key Koval.
It is
low-key. I put Teddy Hart.
It is low-key.
Yeah. I had originally, I had Nigel.
But get off of Nigel, man. My God.
He was great in ROH.
I guess.
Hey, fuck you.
Alrighty.
You don't like Desmond Wolfe?
So, Austin, I believe you're trailing by 1 right now, right?
No, we should be even. Yeah. I was ahead by 1.
We're tied going into the final stretch. Dear God.
Fuck.
Alright. In the film, The Iron Claw, who did MJF portray?
Motherfucker, I did not see the movie.
I've not watched it.
Neither did I.
You have a shot, depending on who you guess, then.
Is it one of the Von Erichs?
Yes, I will give you that. It is one of the Von Erichs.
Not Kerry, not Kevin.
I don't know.
Well, I know that they took him out.
All right. Who's that, Eli?
I bet it's not
Terry.
He portrayed Lance Von Erich.
Yeah.
They're probably not even Daniel Von Erich. I don't fucking know.
All right. So this number did change tonight. So as of recording, how many episodes of Monday Night Raw have aired? Whoever's closest gets the point.
Okay. I got an answer. It's not right, though.
Yeah, mine's not either.
Well, it's whoever's closer.
2, 1. 9,050.
It's not 9,050. I said 1,149.
Austin's closer. He gets the point. It's 1,609.
Yeah. 9,000, they would have been fucking weekly episodic back in, like, when Shakespeare was alive.
That'd be
Hell,
crazy.
I don't even think the Earth was fucking existing 9,000 weeks ago. Oh, exaggerating, but bear with me now.
All right. What is Kenny Omega's MMA record?
What?
Kenny Omega fought 7 fights in his MMA career before he became a professional wrestler. What is his record? All right, Eli?
I gotta remember how MMA records go.
Win, loss, no contest. Left or right?
Alright.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
2, 3, 2.
I've got a 3-win, 3-loss, 1 no contest, / draw.
So, he had a 4-3 record.
I was thinking about it.
Well, my thing was, if he didn't keep doing it, he probably wasn't that good.
He won in the middle, and then he lost twice at the end via submission. So,
Gotcha.
All right. Who was the first overall pick and the first ever ace in the whole brand draft?
Oh my.
I'm talking the first one when it was just you two.
Well, I went first, didn't I?
I cannot speak on the topic further.
I got it.
I actually have no fucking clue.
I got it.
You can't remember who you
answer.
took?
Hell no, I can't. That was like a year ago. I know I didn't take them. I know I took them. I just don't think I took them first.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
I had the first pick. It was Candice LeRae.
Incorrect.
Fuck you, it's incorrect.
In the first draft that you two did, the first pick was Seth Rollins. Austin picked Seth Rollins number 1 overall.
Because we were doing active roster.
I picked Candice, didn't I?
He said first pick overall, not first pick.
I know, but
overall.
I thought I picked first.
Nope.
No, I knew I picked first.
I thought I had picked first. There's so much chalk around me right now.
Alrighty. We're heating up here at the end. We might get to Chad's question. How many episodes of AEW Dark were published to YouTube?
Oh my.
Closest answer?
Just AEW Dark, I believe. Yes, closest answer.
I don't think they passed it.
Tick tick.
I put 200.
459.
193.
Yeah, I was about to say they did not pass it.
I threw up a random guess.
Yeah.
I never watched Dark.
So I remember the 100th one, and they were getting close to 200, but then it.
Yeah.
I only really watched it if there was someone on there that I liked.
Alrighty. Adam Hangman Page got his bachelor's in communication from Virginia Tech. How long did it take him to get his bachelor's in communication from Virginia Tech? And for shits and giggles, we'll say whoever's closest. All right, Eli. 3, 2, 1.
I put 9.
I put 8.
Austin gets the point, but he got it in 2 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, wow. I thought it was one of those things where he left and then came back.
No, he got it in 2 years. He graduated.
Because isn't bachelor's 4 and then 4?
Bachelor's is supposed to be a 4-year degree, but he got it in 2.
Damn.
So he's actually kind of smart.
Yeah.
Because I bet he took honors classes in high school then, and that's how he did it.
All right. The big heads at WWE consider themselves to have a Big 5 pay-per-view. What pay-per-views do WWE consider their Big 5?
Or are you thinking of old or new?
As of last month, they consider themselves to have they have 5 big pay-per-views. What are they?
Well, Eli, I'm ready, so...
Tick, tick.
Timer started, buddy. This shouldn't be that hard of a question.
I guessed.
This might be the nail in the coffin.
I got
All
Rumble,
right, Eli,
SummerSlam, Survivor Series.
One more time,
Rumble,
Eli.
Survivor Series, Mania, Chamber, and SummerSlam.
No.
I said WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series / War Games, Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank is the 5th.
Yeah.
Austin gets the point.
Because Elimination Chamber disappeared for a while in it.
So that puts me at 13?
Yes. Eli, what does that put you at?
2 behind him. So 11.
Oh, man. We have 3 questions left.
Look, it's going to be EAC at Mania. There ain't no doubt in my mind what's happening right now.
Alrighty. Well, you still have a chance, and then it comes down to Chad's question, which will just...
I ain't got no damn chance. Fuck
you guys will just end up having to just keep naming off stuff so we get it right. What is Shawn Michaels' WrestleMania record? He is Mr. WrestleMania, but what is his record? And I'll give you this one for free. He's wrestled 17 WrestleMania matches.
That's great because... What'd you say? You said 17?
He's wrestled 17. Alrighty, Eli.
This is not a question that I just...
And I'll say whoever's closer is going to end up with the point. Because these number ones are finicky. Actually, no. The next one's worth 2 points, so no. If you get it right, you get it right.
8 and 9.
12 and 5.
He has a WrestleMania record of 6 wins and 11 losses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sean did not win at WrestleMania much.
Well, that's what I was going through.
Why does he miss WrestleMania then?
Not Brett. He lost to Razor. He lost to John and Triple H. He lost to Taker. He has 1 win over Ric Flair. He lost. There's a lot more losses than what he had wins at Mania.
True.
He's messed with WrestleMania because every time he came down to the ring, it was something spectacular.
All right, this one's worth 2 points. It can swing it all. 2 people.
Now I'm behind by 1.
Have held the WWE Championship for less than a day. Who are they? And ironically enough, this was their only reign with the WWE Championship.
Both of them or one?
For both of them, their only reign with the WWE Championship lasted less than a day. I'm starting to question myself now.
Yeah, because no.
You guys got to
very wrong.
You guys got to quit fucking questioning me and just go with it.
I can't go with it because it's wrong.
I got my answer. I don't give a fuck if it's right or wrong.
Yeah.
Eli, you're on a timer.
Yeah, no. It's just these two that have held it for less than a day, and it was their only reign.
That's not correct.
With the WWE Championship.
I put Daniel Bryan and Cena, but that's not correct.
That is incorrect.
Kane and Dusty.
That is also incorrect. Ray and Andre the Giant.
Okay, but John Cena got cashed in after winning the title, which is less than a day reign.
Eli.
Along with
Eli.
Daniel Bryan, who also got cashed in.
It is not. I said they have one reign and have held it for less than a day.
Give Austin his win.
No. You're only a point behind? Okay, fuck.
Are you not 2?
He gave the Shawn Michaels to who was closest.
No, he didn't.
All right, this last one's worth 2 because I
didn't know he
did
changed
some work
that.
for this one. Fuck it.
So this one's worth 2 now, I guess, since we're just fucking rules around now.
But damn straight. When I make the rules, I can.
Whatever.
That belt needs to come off of you at Mania.
Yeah, that way I can actually put the $200 I spent and actually fucking use it.
And if I get it, I'm gonna spend $200 to make my own.
I kind of want to lose it just to win it back. All right. How many episodes of the podcast do we have out right now on Spotify?
Motherfucker.
And I will say this, the please listen to this before the Extreme Rules podcast episode does not count.
I got an answer. I don't think it's right, but because you're not including the small episodes, so
All right, go ahead and show.
it's 76.
We both guessed 76.
Well, I don't know what to do now because the answer was 83.
Well, if you're not gonna count the Extreme Rules, listen to this, then you're not counting the small episodes. It's been 25 episodes per season. Last week I did an extra for season 3. That makes it 76.
Yeah, that's a bad judgment call on your part. That's a terrible judgment call on your part.
Austin won.
I'm ahead by 2. I don't know how that one was worth 2, so
Austin won.
No, hold on. Now I'm counting because you guys said I'm wrong.
I think the two people that have uploaded the actual episodes would know that it's 25 per season.
Because, no, that's not true. Because one season had 25, one season had 26. Because there was overlay from first. Because it won't always be an even 25-25. And then this episode that we are recording right now
is 27 of the third season.
Yeah. And I just said I wasn't counting that little PSA. I was still...
That's bullshit. Technically, 84.
All right. So I'm gonna... This is going to be my end of show
technically,
because I asked...
Technically, 84.
I asked Chad for this, and I've got the information now, so I'm going to use it.
So did I win?
Yes, you won. You are going second.
Thank you.
Who would have guessed that it was EAC going into Mania? Wow.
All right, my small talk for the week. We're going to go back and forth until we get it. Eli, you're going first. Who is Chad's favorite professional wrestler of all time? This was going to be the tiebreaker question.
I'm glad you could pick up how sweaty and disgusting my hands are, but not focus. That's terrific.
Love it.
His favorite of all time?
Yep. I asked him today, and this is the one he gave me, so that's what we're going with.
It's probably some random out there.
It's not actually.
Is this Stone Cold?
It is not Stone Cold.
Funny enough, the two I'm named after, and it's not his favorite wrestler. It's Ric Flair, isn't it?
That's not the answer he gave me today. Eli?
Really?
Yeah. Ric Flair was in his top 3, but he wouldn't say Ric Flair was his number 1.
Is it Jeff Jarrett?
It is not Jeff Jarrett.
Ric Flair.
You're thinking the right era.
Brock?
Who?
Brock?
It is not Brock.
Is it Sting?
Well,
Sting
I know
was
he loves
the other
Brock.
one in his top 3, so you guys have 3 and 2.
No fucking way. This man is not a fan of Arn Anderson.
Is it Arn?
It is not Arn Anderson.
I didn't think it was.
Say.
So it's got to be like WCW, right? That's the common theme here.
DDP.
It is not DDP.
He does like DDP though.
I love DDP.
Sting. Is it fucking
Ric Flair?
Goldberg.
Is it your turn right now, Austin?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
take one of my
Sting.
picks.
It's not Sid, is it?
It is not Sid Vicious, no.
I just knew he saw him when he was at Mania.
Eli?
Is it Goldberg?
It is not Goldberg.
I knew it wasn't Goldberg. Why are we struggling so much with
but
this?
I don't think it's right.
I expected him to say Sting or Ric Flair, but that's not the answer.
Yeah, I would have bet money he'd say Ric Flair.
That was 2 and 3 on his list, but that wasn't the number 1 he said.
Was Flair 2?
Flair and Sting, yeah. Flair, Sting, 2, 3 in that order. So, Austin, after your guess, I'll give you the reasoning why he told me this person was his favorite.
WCW era.
It's better than Sting and Flair in his mind.
It's not DDP.
Bang!
Man,
I love the Diamond Cutter.
I would have bet money, bro. Fucking Buff Bagwell?
It was not Buff Bagwell.
I don't fucking know.
He said that this is his favorite wrestler because not only was he relatable, the lasting impact he has had on the wrestling world.
Was it Sandman?
It is not Sandman.
It's Raven.
It is not Raven.
Really?
Yeah.
Lasting impact on the world. He's relatable. You're looking WCW. Is it Booker T?
It is not Booker T.
Damn.
The bad guy?
It is not Razor.
Razor. Man, why?
You guys are struggling with this. You got 2 out of the
top
3.
Hulk.
Yeah, we got 2. We got the 2 out of the 3. We just can't get the 1.
It's not Hulk. It's not Jeff. You said it wasn't Goldberg. Is it Dusty?
It is the Good American Dream, baby, Dusty Rhodes.
I was trying to go through everybody on who would be. He's changed it NXT and everything else, and a lot of other.
And he said that the reason he was his favorite is because how well he impacted the industry. So, Austin, you have this mysterious new end of show stuff, so go ahead and take us through that. Eli, if you want to do something today, you don't have to.
Yeah, so I'm stealing this from someone else. Obviously, I've seen it on TikTok. It's super easy, super low maintenance, and it's all my judgment call, which makes it even better. Oh. So I can only be right here. So what we're doing is I'm thinking of a wrestling related item. Anything in the entire wrestling landscape or world.
Oh, is this the 0 to 100?
All of it. It's 0 to 100.
I love this shit.
So Cliff, I have an item in mind.
Okay.
Go ahead and start guessing items.
I wish to ask a question. When you say item, does that mean it is a wrestler? It could be a wrestler, or is it just something in the world of professional wrestling?
Something in the world of professional wrestling.
Okay, ring bell.
25. Oh, and I guess I should explain how this works.
Yeah, sorry.
So, as Cliff's going to go through and try to guess the item in my head, he's going to guess other items, and I'm going to give him a rating from 0 to 100 on how close it is to the item. 0 being the furthest away, 100 being as close. Well, it is the item. 100 is the item. So it is my judgment call to see how close or how
AJ
far
Styles
away, whatever.
Come shit.
He guesses. There goes one of my ideas.
Ring ropes.
15.
Oh, so not even. Okay. Ring apron.
5.
10. Yeah, you're getting further away.
Think
of the ring bell not as a ring bell.
Steel chair.
75.
Trash can.
70.
0. Ooh.
Trash can lid.
73. Think about the characteristics of a trash can lid.
I think I have an idea, but I don't like it.
Stop sign.
I'd still give that probably 65. Your
table.
You're getting further and further away. I'd give that probably a 60.
So 75 was steel chair.
You are going the opposite way.
So the ring bell, not as a ring bell, so as a weapon then.
There you go.
So I'm guessing weapons, but I'm not guessing the right weapons, because steel chair was up there, but everything else is going down. Thumbtacks.
65.
Okay.
68. A lot of the things I'm giving you high numbers for, you can easily wield.
So hockey stick.
I have an idea.
90.
Singapore cane.
100.
Let's go.
There you go.
As soon as you said steel chair and he said that 75, I'm like, kendo stick. Yep.
And the only reason I said that thing about the trash can lid is because you can handle it with a single hand.
Yeah.
You
That's
don't
why
have
my
to
brain
use
went to
two-handed.
stop sign 2 for a second.
Bro,
because
like
you're like,
I
trash
like
can lid.
this.
I'm like, oh, okay. Bam.
All right.
All right, I got to think of something for Eli. All right, Eli, have at it.
Mat. Ring mat.
0. Well, 15.
Ooh.
Turnbuckle pad.
30.
Oh, no.
This one's going to be tough to get.
Turnbuckle.
25. So I will say this, it has to do with equipment, not necessarily the ring.
Camera.
35.
Oh, God. Ring bell.
5.
Announce desk.
Think entrances.
Pyro.
Very, very, very specific entrances.
Cody Vader.
Huh?
The Cody
Vader.
Vader.
65.
Is it what is it called when you come down from the scaffolding?
90, but I want the specific
I don't
entrance.
know the name of it. I can't think of it. Shawn Michaels did it with the lapel thing.
You're thinking of a zip line. Shawn Michaels rode on a zip line.
Yeah.
Sting did a lapel.
100. It was Sting's coming down from the rafters. It was the cable holding him coming down from the rafters.
Like Cody Vader. How is Cody Vader that close?
He lifts him up, the other one takes him down. It makes sense.
I was about to say, it was the element of...
raising and lowering.
Let me think of one more since these are moving pretty quickly.
Okay.
Well, one more for each of you. All right, Cliff. Go.
Microphone.
0.
10.
Oh.
Okay, ring ropes.
10.
Sean Spears.
Announcer's table.
5.
Oh, you're not even at Sean Spears level anymore.
The ramp. The entrance ramp.
2.
Steel chair.
5.
Pyro.
5.
God damn.
I have an idea.
Singlet.
Like 30.
Why are you is it Hogan ripping the shirt?
No! It's a t-shirt. It is a t-shirt.
Oh.
It's a specific t-shirt.
Oh god. Okay.
Ronda Rousey.
No. Give me the Bullet Club t-shirt.
All the Bullet Club t-shirts are black, right?
Yes.
Black and white, yeah.
85.
Well,
you're not doing the AJ Styles shirt, are you?
I'm not doing the AJ Styles cum shirt.
AJ Styles cum shirt.
That would give you like a 90 though.
Oh god.
It is a black based t-shirt.
Is it a t-shirt in TNA? You can give me a number.
No. 0.
T-shirt in AEW.
0.
So t-shirt in WWE. Black base t-shirt with green on it.
0.
Blue.
Cliff, if
90.
White.
95.
Red.
98.
CM Punk's best in the world t-shirt.
0.
Wow.
What? It's not a CM Punk shirt?
0.
What?
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 Is it a t-shirt in the Attitude Era?
0.
T-shirt in the Modern Era?
I don't know how to give you good numbers. I don't know what
Modern Era.
Currently active t-shirt.
0.
So they are
Brock
currently
Lesnar t-shirt.
not active.
0.
Fuck.
Can I take a guess?
Crazy how you have not come to this conclusion yet.
It's a t-shirt. Oh, is it a ref shirt?
0. Ref shirts don't have blue on them unless I was going fucking SmackDown. Very specific period of this wrestler's career.
Yeah, Eli, help me.
No, he can't help you.
Okay, so how about I just start saying wrestlers and you say how close I am to that wrestler then. Dashing Cody Rhodes.
50.
American Nightmare Cody Rhodes.
75.
Sami Zayn.
0.
Roman.
75. He's shared the ring with him 3 times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I know.
Is it a Bray Wyatt shirt?
0. Very specific period
of
this
John Cena's GOAT t-shirt?
99 on the John Cena, none on the coat.
The 25th anniversary of John Cena. The one where it's all digital.
0. That's got way more colors on it than the 3 that I mentioned.
Is it a
very specific period of this guy's career?
Is it an LA Knight shirt?
It's a John Cena shirt. We just
said
discussed
John
that.
Cena.
I did. Black base.
He might have been going. He might have been going one-on-one with the Great One.
I gotta look this shit.
It's the John Cena Rise Above Hate shirt.
Oh God, the white. Okay, yeah.
It's because it's a black base and it says Rise Above Hate, the red, white, blue.
Yeah.
Unless I misremembered, but I'm like 99%
you remember
sure.
it completely because that was after his Kane fight.
Yeah. Because I was like the Cena sucks guy, yeah.
And that was right before he was about to turn heel.
And he didn't.
Yep. Which you guys have listened to that, right?
I haven't listened to his theme all the way through, but I've listened to the interview.
Oh man, they took it off Spotify. All right. Eli, are you ready?
Absolutely not, but let's do this.
Start guessing.
Ring mat.
28.
Turnbuckle pad.
30.
Ring post.
32.
Steel steps.
37.
Announce table.
35.
Steel cage.
No, actually, with the way it would have to be set up, I'd say probably the announce table is probably a 40, 45.
Steel cage. Hell in a Cell.
20. 15.
Elimination Chamber.
Well, in a way,
War
like
Games.
85. No.
Oh.
One specific aspect about the Elimination Chamber is very, very... It pretty much is what my thing is.
Chains? Steel.
Give that about a... Huh?
The pods?
85.
The Elimination Chamber pods.
85. You just asked that.
Plexiglass.
90.
It's real glass. Climb your liver.
100.
Oh shit. That's good. I like that.
If I can steal anything from anyone else, I will do it.
Eli, do you have anything you want to do today?
I have 3 wrestlers if you want. I don't care either way.
Is it going to take us forever?
One of them may. I can save that for both of you.
Okay, yeah. Give us the easy ones individually, and then we'll do the hard one
All
together.
right. Austin, you got the first one. Are you ready?
Gotcha.
This man was the newcomer of the year, 2009, in the Baltimore Sun. He's a former 1-time Fist Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Former 2-time Heartland Wrestling Association European Champion. Former 2-time Heart Wrestling Association Heavyweight Champion. 2-time Heartland Wrestling Association Tag Team Champion. He's a former 2-time New Breed Wrestling Association Heavyweight Champion. He's a former 1-time One Pro Wrestling Openweight Champion. In 2009, he was ranked number 6 to the top 500. He's a 1-time ROH Pure Champion, 1-time ROH World Champion. He won the 2010 TNA World Tag Team Championship in the More Contenders Tournament. He, in 2007, won a King of Europe Cup.
That's it?
That is it.
This is Nigel McGuinness.
This is Nigel McGuinness.
Yeah.
Cliff, are you ready?
No.
Nigel McGuinness, high-key hella slept on as a wrestler. He was pretty good.
This man hails from Winter Garden, Florida. He debuted in 2021. He used to be an offensive lineman. He played for Notre Dame and UCF. He was a part of the Peach Bowl in 2018 and Fiesta Bowl in 2019. He was a Collie National Champion 2017, Peach Bowl Champion, AAC Champion 2017, AAC Champion 2018, and Pro Football Focus National Team of the Week second team selection. His wrestling career, he has wrestled for 3 companies.
I'm going to take a hint.
One of the college teams he played for was Notre Dame in 2016. And in 2017 to 2020, he played for UCF. His high school was Bishop Moore Catholic High School. And I think this guy is a complete and utter bitch in the ring.
What?
Take that, Chad. Take that, Chad.
Oh, it's Parker Bordeaux.
Hell yeah, it is.
He popped up at Triple Mania the other night.
Yeah.
We're doing side quests at this point.
You guys ready?
Oh, God. No.
This man is a former one-time DDT Pro Wrestling KOD Openweight Champion. He won the 2020 DO Grand Prix. He's a former one-time ECW World Heavyweight Champion. Former two-time ECW World Tag Team Champion. In Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling, he is a former one-time Brass Knuckles Heavyweight Champion, two-time Brass Knuckles Tag Team Champion, two-time Independent Heavyweight Champion, four-time World Street Fight Six-Man Tag Team Champion, one-time WEW Six-Man Tag Team Champion, former one-time WEW Heavyweight Champion, former one-time WEW World Tag Team Champion.
What the fuck is the
He won the 1995 Young Spirit Tournament, WEW. And he won the FMW Brass Knuckles Tag Team Championship Tournament in 1999. You're not going to know Guts Pro, you're not going to know Hustle, but in New Japan, he's a former one-time IWGP Intercontinental Champion, one-time Never Openweight Champion, and he won the 2012 Never Openweight Championship Tournament. Pro Wrestling Noah, he is a former one-time GHC Tag Team Champion, one-time Openweight Hardcore Champion. He won the Global Tag League in 2014 and 2015, along with the Global League Tournament Technique Award in 2014. In 2000, he was ranked number 21 of the top 500. And in 2003, the PWI years, he was ranked number 285 of the 500. You're not going to know any of the other ones besides possibly Wrestle One Tag Team Champion once.
I got nothing.
I will say, I mentioned this guy during the podcast today.
Hit us with a hint.
That's a big one. I mentioned him today.
Motherfucker, we talked about a bunch of different people today.
Yeah, I was deep in my trivia bag.
But I didn't mention a whole bunch besides the trivia.
Oh my god, you act like I fucking remember every single trivia answer you gave.
He was in ECW in 1998 and left mid-2000s, where he returned to Japan. Remember, he's a former one-time world champion.
Is this fucking Tanaka? I'm not.
Who?
That's not a guess. I'm asking.
I don't think so. Because didn't Tanaka win the IC title?
Like the WWE IC title?
The IC title, yeah.
The WWE one? Like, you gotta clarify.
Yeah.
Because I was about to say, whoever he just named off won the NJPW Intercontinental title. Is it Sonata? Is it Tanaka? It's not Tanaka. I guess Sonata. I also guess Shibata earlier.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Give me another hint.
I mentioned him because I thought his name is what you meant earlier.
Yeah, so it is Sonata. Or is it Tanaka? I don't know which one it is because you said both of them. Because I wrote down Sonata and it was...
Masada.
I only said one name.
Well, it's either Tanaka or Masada.
This man is 51 years old.
Is Sonata 51 years old? I know Tanaka is probably 51 years old.
I thought he was dead, to be honest with you.
Fuck it. I'm going to say Sonata. Cliff.
Sonata's not 51.
So then, Tanaka, then.
Sure, because I'm about to look up Tanaka.
This man is Masato Tanaka.
I'm never letting you fucking say anything again, Cliff. He didn't win the WWE IC title. Motherfucker, I was right. That's all that matters.
He won the New Japan IC title. No. But if you are the champion and you can't figure out who this guy is, I am the champion, bitch.
Yeah, when we do a sports podcast,
and if you win because somebody cuts a corner,
guess the fuck
and
what?
You become the sports champion.
This is not your sports podcast. So get back in line. You'll have your time to shine if we do another one before the end of March Madness. Because let's be honest, your bracket's shit.
Who? Hang on. Let's go to the. Hang on. Before I completely talk shit here.
Akron. Anyway.
That don't matter. I didn't pick them to win, so.
Fucking Ricochet hit a destroyer out of a wrist lock
tonight. Who did we all pick in the women's bracket?
Jesus. I picked Indiana.
I don't want to talk about who I picked.
Yeah, that's right, Austin, you don't.
Cliff's the last one standing in the women's bracket. But the men's bracket, don't act all big and bad. I'm still in the men's bracket.
It's both. We're doing both, you know this.
I know. However, who did you pick in the men's?
Just remember, if the person who takes the minor title off of you suddenly thinks they can run around and start running, being the champ that runs the camp, we've got you
covered.
Motherfucker,
I am the Grand Slam and the only one that held everything. Shut your fucking mouth and put respect on my name.
I'll put respect on it when you earn it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I beat you in the CC.
Eli.
I beat you in the sports parlay.
We forgot you had a first title reign for the longest time. We called you the one-time champ when you were a two-time champ.
I knew what I was.
You called yourself a one-time champ, my guy.
I knew what I was the whole time.
Yeah, it's somebody carry my belt when I gotta go through customs is what it is.
Uh-huh. I tried being your wise guy. I tried being on your side, and you turned me away.
I'd never wanted you on my side.
Said no.
Because you were on Austin's side, and then he lost. So, if I'm gonna lose, I only want to blame myself.
Paul Heyman was on Brock's side, and then he lost, and he went into Roman.
Because he's a leech, just like you.
And he's going into the Hall of Fame, so what's the point?
Are you too fucking done
I'm
yet?
I'm trying to get him to say something about a Stan Hansen lariat so I can actually send this home, but he won't.
I'm going to give you a Stan Hansen lariat.
There we go, finally. And just remember...
If you would have built it up a lot better, I would have done it sooner.
Oh, I'm sorry. I expected you to just do it.
No, because everything that you've been saying, because 2024 has been hell so far.
Yeah, just remember,
and it's all because of you, sir!
How crazy 2024 has been, we've got you covered because we are your ace in the hole.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You're not going to catch him down the road?
And we'll catch you on down the road.
Catch you on down the road.
I was waiting for you to give me the yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Catch you guys on the road. I remember you.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to give me the yeah.
Oh my god.
You gave me shit about not being different. I try to do something different.
Bye,
this is what happens.
Well,
Bye.
I said different in the intro, not the outro. You don't touch the outro.
I was trying to be
and
different.
if you can't remember
the
how
outro.
to do the outro correctly,
we got you covered because we are your Ace in the Hole podcast. We'll catch you on down the road.
Podcast. We've never said podcast.
Hey, at least I fucking remember to say catch you on down the road.
Oh my god. I'm taking the reins, alright? I'm taking fucking reins here. And if you need to take the reins away from your other podcast co-hosts, we got you covered because we're your Ace in the Hole. Catch you on down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.